Most people think success comes from that one big breakthrough, winning the grand final, getting that belt, whatever it is. That's not the truth. It comes from the daily, consistent, often monotonous, day in, day out tasks that are easy to do, but easy not to do. When we string those together, then we start to see an exponential growth in whatever we do. But never is it more true than it is in martial arts. Welcome to the Martial Mentality. My name's Steve. This is the channel where we talk about the patterns and the concepts that you're learning on the mats or in the octagon or in the ring, and how they can flow into other areas of your life so that you level up in every area. Because your study of martial arts is the study of a complete life improvement system. If you notice it, if you're looking out for these things, maybe you're missing it like I did for the first 20 or 25 years of my training, right? But when I started to open my eyes and my mind up to this, then a lot of it started to fall in place and my life leveled up in every area. So that's what I want to share with you. So today, the compound effect. And the magic really is in the small stuff. Like every time you go to class when it's too cold or you really don't want to, or you choose to roll with that guy that you just don't want to roll with because you know you're going to get your butt kicked. Or that time when you choose to just, like say an open mat where you can leave at any time. Maybe you stay for one more round. That time when you just put in that extra effort to really focus when the instructor is giving you that difficult technique that is just, you're kind of already overloaded with everything you've got to learn for it. It's all about the small stuff. Excuse me. It's about being consistent and going when you don't want to go and pushing day in, day out. Now, the thing is, and this goes for anything, right? Obviously, this is not just martial arts. The thing is, how do we do that on a regular basis? All right, the thing is, the biggest contributor to this is that we celebrate all wins. Like when you get that sweep, when you just get your butt kicked a little bit less, when you start to, if you're coming in and you're dropping your hands, you're getting in, you're starting to hold your hands up a bit more and you're starting to wear the punches on the gloves instead of on your chin. All those little wins add up, and all those wins keep you going, keep you consistent. If you're looking out for them, if you realize that it is about all these little wins and you're not waiting for that competition, or you're not waiting to get that belt or waiting to get some outer recognition from your instructor. If you're focusing on what you do each day, day in, day out, and celebrating yourself, like genuinely being happy with yourself, because that's what champions do. That's what will get you where you want to go. But here's the tricky part, is that these actions that are easy to do, the little ones, consistently day in, day out, that are often easy and monotonous, they're easy not to do as well. And because it's one of 1,000, it's easy to discount the importance of it. But really, when you do focus on these little ones and you ratchet up and you stack up, so stack up is the word I'm thinking of. You stack up these wins, focus on the wins and you stack them up. Then you start to build the habit. When you start to build the habit of being the person that shows up, then you start to build your identity. And your identity is the strongest concept or strongest part of the human psyche. So what I mean by that is then you start to see yourself as someone who is consistent and who always shows up. And then it becomes naturally what you do. And then when you're doing and you're stacking those wins, then you start to get that exponential growth. Now, this is even more important nowadays because we live, as Dan Hardy from the Compound Effect book calls it, the microwave mentality. Everything is at our fingertips. Everything is like, the 6 minutes a day to six-pack abs. You especially with AI now, a couple of hits of the keyboard and you get whatever you want. Everything is right there in front of us. But anything worthwhile takes work, takes time, doesn't happen in an instant. So it's because we live in that society, it's even more important to build that part of you. Build that part of you that has a goal and will consistently work towards it, even though you're not seeing the results. This is the weapon of those that in years you look at them and go, oh, they were an overnight success. They weren't. They were toiling. They were embracing the grind day in, day out when you didn't know what was going on, and then you saw them when they hit that exponential curve. The thing is, like, consistency isn't sexy. Consistency, like, most of the time, no one sees this. But if you could build that habit, if you could build the identity where you see yourself as someone who's consistent, someone that's dedicated, someone that shows up whether they feel like it or not, you are honing that part of you that will get you whatever you want. Because if you want results in the gym, on the mats, in the boardroom, in your relationship, you need three things. You need a clear goal, you need a routine that supports it, and you need the habits that enables you to consistently do the tasks that follow up on that routine, as part of the routine that take you towards that goal. Greatness doesn't happen in one epic step. It's the day in, day out. And the sooner you embrace that, and the sooner you start to hone yourself and craft yourself into that type of person, then all you have to do is just pick what you want to do. And then you will follow through on it. So even if you don't really know what you want to do, and martial arts is the best, I think so, the best exercise and metaphor for this, you want to get better and better at martial arts. Right now, you maybe don't know what you want to do with your life. But if you start to build the habits, you start to build the identity of that person, then when you do choose, you will just march towards that. And right now, if you know what you want, but you're not getting there, then you need to hone these habits into this identity. The day in, day out, monotonous, easy to do, but easy not to do tasks, because they're the secret weapon in your arsenal. Because when you point that work ethic to whatever goal you want, you will succeed. So rock on with that. If you found this of value, or you've got anything to add or any questions, please like, comment, subscribe. We really want to obviously grow this channel just like everyone else on YouTube. But stay tuned for more mindset strategies. What I really want to do is I want to maximize your training so that you get more out of your training, but it overflows into every other area of your life so that you can level up there. And sometimes there's things that you're good at off the mats that can really help you in the mats as well. But if you're not aware of these patterns and someone doesn't open up your eyes to them, then you could miss them and you're not using them. So hopefully I can do that for you. And got any thoughts, questions, comment below. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.